This is Erhao versus Erhao, playing the game 3 of Samsung Cup, final game 3. It's decisive match. Black's played here, okay, white approach, Kusumi here, okay, so we got, okay, this time, okay, the other day, I think it was game 2, we got white here, right? Similar, but white here. But it was Dingao white, I think. It was Dingao white, and we see that was better to... AI says more playing this one, because for this you are playing a territorial game, and if I'm correct, can I check? Do we get the... If I'm correct, game 2 was like this, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's the start of game 2. And after, we got the Sunshine Invasion. Oh, it's game 1? No, it's game 1, sorry. It's game 1, and Dingo was black. Yeah, my bad. Correct? Or not? I think it was game 1. Yeah, it's game 1, okay. It's game 1, the game Dingo won with black. So game 1 was white played here, and this is the territorial game here. And this time white played this one, and is not forced to follow black's plan. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing he played here. And also things like, okay, it seems also, yeah, I consider shimmer here. That's also fine, of course. So you choose here, yeah. So black's played here, and you can make shimmer anyway. You choose to move here, but you can tenuki here. You can tenuki this one. I will check what AI said, but AI says Kusumi is fine. Yeah, Kusumi is fine. But yeah, if we look, so here, for example, AI variation after AI variation here on Fox is white here, blacks here, and white here. So you can do this if you want. So if when white here, if black here, you can also do this one. That should be fine. Just change the move order, but result is exactly the same. So you can do like this. So moving here, it's playable, but it's not forced. So black jump here, and black, you see black is happy with the top side. Building that way, and white here. Yeah, okay. Fine. That's a common opening here. I mean, that looks like it's kind of Joseki here. So black's played here, okay. And after white extend here. Yeah, but it's best of 3 match, so that's best of 3 match. So if you see game 1, you know the results of game 2. So hello, by the way. Okay, so white here, of course, this is so white develop is corner and prevents black building influence. So now this one strong about white's life. White is playing here, okay. Black can play this. Now it's better to block this, right? So he's doing, yeah, this one. This one to don't let white escape here. Oh, it seems that white is mistake here. Interesting. So it seems white should have played this first, and then just Tenuki. So you play this right now, really? So this is the AI variation here. Can we get something more? Okay, that is also. I think it's something like this is possible here. And black may play it here, and you do that. And black's here. But it seems one is important here. And so white played here, lets black play this one. It seems that losing 15% win rate, which is, we can say this is a first mistake of the game, even if it's not a big one. So white played here. So this is, white wants something here, black may answer here, but he needs to connect. And maybe with this, you connect here, you secure your eye shape, and there is cuts to fix for black. I mean, this one is still dangerous for black. Anytime you play it here, if black played block or just tenuki, this is black should defend cut here, I think. Now here, this is, oh, is it really working? I guess you can play there, but maybe you just need here. Is it true here? Here, this is okay for white. And this is, you can cut, I think. Yeah, you can cut. Is it correct? Or at least attach. Attach is working here. And this is working to win Liberty Race, I guess. Not so simple. What if you get this? You still do that, and push is annoying, right? So not so simple here. Maybe cut is not working so well. Okay, maybe cut is not too much, but something like this maybe. Black choose to play here. Strong move. Okay. Don't give easy life to whites. So white's here, black's here, white extends, jumping for black. And about securing two eyes, it's still not done here. So white, it's not common to see professional makes life like this. Because usually we say that's a bad life. And that's, I think, that's the reason, losing 15% win rate here. This way to make life is terrible here. Yeah, okay, here, it seems even here, instead of playing Atari here, what I said is, play this right now here. And black's here, white here, there is move here. And so the thing is, maybe you will say, salut la romantique. Black may cut here, but I think it's white starting coup here. And with a coup here, he can maybe, is there a Kotoritz? It's early game. There is no really Kotoritz, so that's a bit strange. But maybe, I don't know, you play there. If black's doing this, maybe you can cut. But yeah, it's supposed to be you get no Kotoritz. So maybe you keep it for later. In that case. And anyway, here, what I said is to do things like this. Oh, it seems okay. Here, before the jump here, I change a little his main. Play this one now. And I guess here, this is too early to cut. Ouais, blanc s'est fait enfler. Blanc s'est enflé tout seul, en fait. C'est ici, blanc peut pas... Le Kosumi, c'est pas très bon, en fait. Il faut d'abord jouer celui-ci. Il faut d'abord jouer celui-ci. Et après, l'IA dit que juste Tenuki en haut à gauche, c'est bien déjà. Mais effectivement, subir ça, c'est pas terrible. So this results, yeah, white. Actually here, okay. Keep pushing. So this is eye shape here, and it should be second eye shape here. But makes life that way. That's so terrible here. I can't. This is if you show me that game, uh, it's for me it's difficult to imagine that's professional playing up to here. Because the way white makes life here, it's for me you should not accept to be forced making life like this. If you look the strength for black, that looks too much. And black here, I think there is no reason to play here. Because to be honest here, after this, play it around here, and I think that's what AI said here. So um, here, so AI says to play here. I think it's much more reasonable. If this is you develop from your strength here, and is white too here something black will answer. I think it's black privilege. So keep it for co-fights or for later. Maybe your play will be different for blacks later. You want maybe to actually here might be not bad. White can't really play white for there is 5. So white has to play here and maybe capture here to get stronger is better thing for black. So just don't touch here. For me, just don't touch. If white here is, I think no problem. It's not so much important. So he played here. White answered. Can white Tenuki here? It's difficult. You are dead if you Tenuki, right? I mean, white here, blacks here. I think it's you are going to collapse. Is it correct? Is it white really dead here? This is black capturing here. So yeah, that should be perfectly dead. So white play there. But now this time, this black move, it's white answering here. And maybe, can we do it more forcing? Like, no, playing here is bad, but if you played here, white's forced to answer or not? It's not really white forced to answer. Yeah, okay. So AI says that just the exchange here, it's you suffer a loss for black. So instead of 67% win rate, it's now only 59, 60%. So that's a loss for black to play here. Yeah, that's according to AI, that's closer than we can think. It's after black exchange here, its win rate is just 60% for black. So slightly better for black, but it seems to be still a close game. Just a slight advantage for black. But this is without exchange. It should be slightly better, close to 70%. So, but now here, that way it's not too bad for white. Yeah, of course. This is, I think it's, anyway, the white has potential, interesting potential as well. But the what happened on top side, I think it's not difficult to imagine blacks doing better on bottom side. If you compare top side, I think it's you can play here and do better on bottom side. So I think it's black feeling in good position. So black's played here, wants to use, the top right. The top right is, the top left is black is building territory. So it doesn't need to create fight. It can just improve the potential. But about the top right, the wall is doing nothing if you don't fight. So this invasion, I think, is led by the strength. He wants to make use of the strength. So why Kosumi here? Yeah, Kosumi is a strong move. If you play, for example, jump, it's maybe you can play it like this or play like this and get shape right now. And so with Kosumi, it's way more difficult to attach here. For example, here you can just consider that way, because now you cut things, and this is it working for black here? This is, maybe you play there. There is this one. Maybe you had to keep playing here, and that way maybe you can consider. Of course, there is variations, but it's yeah. But T18, I think the Sente T18 is, I think it's black's privilege. The reason it's bad. Black's playing here, white answer. Okay, but that's black also had the options to play here, as white cannot connect here. So you killed that option, because since you played here this time, white can answer 5. So what is not able to do, and this time you had to defend. So I mean, if you capture, at least here, this is you had to defend. So this is not sent anymore for blacks to do this. Before black was able to do this one and capture. It's not Sente, but I think it's slightly stronger for black. Slightly more points because he captured with 4. And this is, the thing is, if he played somewhere else, white here, it's Gote for white. So it was black's privilege, very useful in case of co-fight. So black should keep this in reserve. Keep it for later, because it's not urgent move. So it was for him anyway. So there is no reason to play. So it's just a question of timing. I think, and maybe depends of situation. There is maybe better move for later. So now black's here, and it seems here AI wants to play here anyway. So that's probably killing that move a little. Maybe if we look some variations before. Yeah, AI never exchange anything here. But it seems AI wants 1 for 2. So black's played here. It's supposed to be easy way to make life. Okay. And now white can play it here. But still here, there is a great invasion to D3 here. Still easy to invade. Or maybe even take Sansan here. I think if you play that one, it's white probably can choose to defend the corner, and because here, making life here, maybe you do that. Making life is okay, something you can do, but white will make profit in other parts. And maybe you can ask questions like this, or maybe just if you played here, let's say white play that way here. After this, maybe you can play around here or here to reduce. And this is threatening, to connect with right side, maybe. So maybe there is things here, or even attach here might be okay. So maybe there is agi in between k3 and p4. So you can use this. Maybe shoulder it is slightly too much, because I think you are more or less trapped inside here. And for me, it looks dangerous. So I think I prefer something like more like this one, or even just this one. As here, if you play that way, this time maybe it's slightly easier to try to make a shape here. For me, it looks like easier. Or maybe just with this might be easier. And yeah, at least this one here. If you play that way with the attach, you can do it. This time, if 18 here, you can do here. And that's... This shape is slightly easier to manage, I guess, compared to the shoulder it. This is now... It's EV shape here. Okay, so black just play Kosumi. Yeah, that's right. That's, I think, a good move. Why it's a good move? It's white. Does white get time to play the move here? Now I think you can pressure white's Kosumi. So I think white should defend. And that's improving black on the right side. So white defend? Yes. Is the eye saying fine? It seems it's losing a little. No, but yeah, that's AI still. After this, AI still on the top side wants this trade here. And after this, it seems white has to play here. So it seems for AI, it's important to play the exchange here. Is it for white a good move to play here at some point? R11, that's here. Yeah. Yeah, this, I agree, this can be big for both players at some point. But when black play this, I think it's just a big end game, and not really about life and death. Is there something... Okay, that's fine. So here, white answers here, okay. So it seems to be still super close game according to AI. White here, black just played here, okay, increase the center. Also, this can be reducing white. I think even if white tries to defend this area, the thing is, you probably can still invade here to the Sansan. And maybe before too. Because one thing is, you had to be careful about that way. Here. You had to be careful about this. Don't give too much strength, because the Ponuki might be in trouble here. Of course, you played first, so helping black so much to play first. But you had to be careful. If I got stronger, this might be huge trouble. So white played this one. Okay, is it here? This is, I think, there is a cut. And white wants the ladder. you know. So this is a ladder blocker. Black P19. Okay, that's the black the bot automod your message because you want to kill white. Black P19. Black P19. So that's Anne. So black Anne here. I think it's you had to do this and this, and after this trade maybe after the. I think it's you should play this and white has to play here. And so in case of this, but this is P19 killing in that case. I guess it's so white needs here, and because here that's no problem. And but if you don't, if you just played here this time Atari and here, it's supposed to be no I shape, you know. Yeah. And even if white here, you can do this, and when cut you can manage. And connect here doesn't work. So white has to play here to increase. So yeah, probably this is doing I shape, reducing the I shape, but white's probably. Is it okay to just play here? I mean, you play this one, and you know if you played here anyway, you can do this. So this is defense for the I shape. Just this is AI showed the way earlier, more or less. So I think white 2 is way to fix. If you really try to kill, you can play it here, but that's so easy for white to escape. So you had to block first. And here, even if you played this one, if you really want to kill, you had to play there. But I think you don't play 6. You can do cut here. Because double Atari and here you can consider. So this is way to make life. It should be no problem to make life here this time. You still need sensor or not? The question is, can you Tenuki? So if you play this one, this is way to kill, right? This is dead here. And if you play here, this is dead. If you play here, this is dead. So that's dead. So you had to play. So maybe you played here. And so that way you secure some eye shape. So it should be fine. But I was thinking, can you play something like this? And black may be in trouble as well. I mean, if you try to kill, there is this move. But can you play moves here? No, this is not so great. But here you can maybe just play here. If you really want to try to kill. For black, this might be trouble here. Of course, it's maybe connect or something. But you know, it's not too ice for black. So if black is not alive, it's this might be huge trouble here. So maybe the worst case is Seki, but if you don't kill white on the outside, it's not good. And as we said here, maybe also this might be troubles for black on the other side. So should be improving. And yeah. Maybe. So when this is you, I think you had to answer something here. And this is you had to play something here. So for me, it's a 1 versus 1 I. So you can do this. You can do this. This might be trouble. This might be trouble. So you had to be very careful. So probably you had to secret life for white anyway. But I think this is you had to defend, and this is black had to defend, and you played here. And so you get a shape here. So this is, I think it's AI prefers to play this first and ask white to make life. Because that's at least strong for black. No peeping move, no cuts. There is peeping move here, but anyway, there is peeping move here anyway for later. Doesn't matter. Oh, you play the shape. But yeah, play this Atari here to make black super strong. So black played here. Okay. So this is shape move. This is very common to play this kind of move here, looking for the attach. Is it good in that situation? Yeah, still for AI when white here. This white playing two like this or this one. So play this way or white here and then Tenuki black's playing here. That's AI best option. Yeah, that's a shape move. Looking to break the Ogema here. That's a shape move, but yeah, that's not really AI favorite. AI wants more. It seems AI wants more something like the Kema here or this one. That's asking a question. I think he don't know exactly how to develop, and maybe with this one, he wants to. This is you are not playing here anymore because he wants to develop more like this and increase more. And this is what white played here. Okay. You can also consider here for white. There is different way to answer. You can play the Nobi here or here. You can also just play it here. That's as it's Suke on black. It's asking slightly more blacks to answer, but still leaves. I think leaves more agi in bottom left. This is the style point is less stronger, so you can probably do something with attach or something like this. And when you choose here, this means Sansan is not really option anymore, and attach also difficult to play. So maybe it will be more here. If you do something, it's more 3-5, and you can start to do shape on bottom side here. Or maybe with Kosumi might be okay. Good combination with one here. And here, if we look, attach and cut here, at least you got the ladder because of L10. So of course there is move here, but the capture might be interesting here. I think it's losing too much right now here on bottom, but at some point might be interesting. So okay, we got this, and now black focus on that area, yeah. And maybe for black, yeah. So you can play here. You can also play this one, I guess. If white, imagine white defends black here, the shape looks correct for black. So okay, black here, white defends. So black must be careful with stones on the right as well. But maybe peeping here? No. He played this one right now, okay. We talk about this. And now attach. It's deep invasion for bottom side. Yeah. Okay. Okay, but yeah, it seems I was thinking here he had to play the peeping move, and it seems the AI is saying like me. Yeah, that's here one of the main ID, playing the peeping move, shown on Fox. On Fox, they say they show that one. And yeah, after the trade here, attach is supposed to be a bad move for black, losing like 10% win rate. So expected variation. So still play that here is remains, but something I think black black play the S18 earlier was a mistake, but he didn't realize. I think that's a mistake. And you had to play 1-4-2 is your urgent move, but it seems AI never said white to play something here to prevent black one. So it seems to be urgent for AI, but as white is never playing this, maybe he had a little time to play this one. But after 1-4-2, it seems to be black's 3, white 4 here. First, asking that question. And here, after you get information, if white choose here, you can try to survive, okay? And when white choose here, you can go for moves here to make life into the corner and sacrifice, like you can do this. And because white should defend, now you can try to make something here. Or maybe, is this okay? Here, here, here. If I try to kill, I guess you can cut. So this is white has to do something and you have time to make life. So there is a way to make life into the corner in bottom right. So here, I think because of this, you get chance. This time AI said you play shoulder it. Because if white won this, you are okay to give the stone entry here. Maybe you even played this one here. You can tell please take, and play around here. And this one here, even if there is this, the result of this one? It's here, the co-fights. So you can still make to make life, and if we look, white's territory here, if white doesn't win the co-fight, white doesn't get too much here. And I think there is one trouble that white didn't defend the cut here. So maybe 8 is not so great here. Maybe 8 should be on bottom here. And you can get this here. So black center may be interesting here. And if you got this, you can still use this one. So might be interesting for black to play that way. But black choose here. And okay, so now white here, black's played here. But that's not bad for white. I think it's missing the timing for the question move. You should ask the question first. You need that information. And still here, after attach here, before playing here, this is losing some win rate. Because you choose something before asking the question. Here, so still, AI play is to do this and ask the question here. But now white answer is different, because since he gets L4, I think it's white pretends he can maybe kill black in that area, or maybe with a move here, you got stronger, so now the move here is not really working, and after 6, if you push in, I misclick, I get some double click, that's annoying. I think here you can resist with moves like 10, maybe Atari first and here, and you can pretend to kill. So the cut is, okay, you are maybe, you are not playing here to try to kill, because I think for black, this is just magic. You gives 2, but I think you makes profit in the corner. So this should be just magic, so I guess it's just go down black can play here, but for me, it's because you can play there. It should be not huge trouble for white. To This is almost alive anyway, and I think it's less space for black. Black, of course, can do a Torian here to try to get slightly more shape, but I think it's fast to capture black. To be honest, it's fast to capture black, faster than white. So black should collapse. So this is a little bit too late. And after white's 4, now you play the peeping move here, because white's to get stronger. And there is a cut here. And I think black will lose the bottom. And so here AI says connect. But the thing is now white will need to survive in black's area on the right side. But I think it's not too difficult, so white can manage, maybe. But AI says for black still better than game. That's losing something here. He makes white stronger, and he connects. But now the peeping move here is no longer an option, right? So white starts to get better here. So black's played here, yes, and now white invade here. That's good for white. But still, that's very close anyway. And if we look here, now territories. White is going to get bottom right and bottom left. Bottom right, there is still a little agi, I think. But bottom left is pretty sure, right? And black's territory, top left, and what? Some top right, but that's not super big. And about the center, it's still really open. I think it's no one is making territory in center. So black is fighting here, okay. White's pushing, still get the chance to use Hathor here, or this one is great for white because, you know, if you let just capture, that's strong and damage to black. So easy for white, I think. So you can use this if necessary. So he's playing here. Now he play this one. So this is defense for this one, of course. And also take space to make eye shape. So black's defend here. Yeah. Now white jumping, okay. So playing this one. So starting to be eye shape here. Now black's playing here. White answers. So this move order for black. Okay. So I'm afraid that this move order not so great. We will see, but oh, here. Okay, here it seems this move not so great for white. What they recommend here? Oh, it's okay. AI says you can play there right now. You can do this. You can do this. Black, white, black's here, white here, and black will get this one. And so this is about 74% win rate for white. So advantageous game. And shoes here, it's maybe a little bit too kind. Give black chance to emphasis more in top left. Yeah, and the black move here is losing a little win rate for him. And but that's white answers here not the best here. So yeah, that's white has to play here. White has to play here, and black will just tenuki this. And now the thing is with 3-5 here, 3-4-5. When black plays somewhere, the cut starts to be something. So that's helping here. So white can do things. I think why the last move is not so great is, you see with the cut here, white is getting things on the outside. If black played here to try to avoid life for white, you can even play it after here, yeah. Moving, playing here. How do you survive for black? They looks dead, okay? So here you had to connect, and then white is just capturing black, no trouble. So for black, letting white get things here, it's not so great. And so for black, if you play this and here, and if white has to play here, that's more strength. And now when you look for, when you look for cuts here, if we look for something to cut, like maybe you can play around here, try to fight in that area, gets black 3 is a great improvement about strength. If white also plays this one, you can do Atari here. So if you can do Atari and white to connect, maybe it's white will play here, but anyway, that's black much more stronger here. Black is much stronger that way. So playing this, not perfect. And that's white should not answer here. White should just play here right now. So because white didn't play the best move, black don't really got punished. But okay. And now black's here. Okay, fine. So white's defend here. Pushed. Okay. Play this one. So white should survive, I guess. Yeah, here. I think it's no problem to survive. Now, it seems this is a bad move. So this is improving white's life, of course. But I think it's... the question is being fast to make life and efficient, It's about efficiency. So that's AI said, play that way, and now you played here, and here, so that way. AI says white will manage here, so this is about 60% win rate for white, and this white is now black win rate 70%. And I think it's just because it's too slack. Black answers here. It's not really AI move. Yeah, that's losing something. So let's see something. So yeah, okay. AI says more playing here because I think it's better defense about 2 here. When here, this is something you are able to squeeze like this, or at least just play it here. You can get a strong shape. If white raised here, you can do Atari here. You had to, maybe if you take here, at least, this is not a big danger for black, I guess. So, okay, and I think the last move, last move black 1 is just improving black strength. So why not? And here, okay, AI consider a get exchange here. 1 for 2 might be interesting to use a G of N3. So you can do it before. The shape with a Kema is not in the good area. Don't defense for... I think it's not the best defense for this. But still, this is probably black considered that way, right? But there is move here as well, so... Yeah, in this variation here, it seems there is a move white here. And now here, and when there is this one, you capture here, so you get a nice shape. And I think white here you can block without reverse, and here you can cut without reverse. So this is after this white here. That's complex fight, but AI says better for black, 70% win rate, and this is losing something, just slightly less than 60% for black. Yeah, okay. And what the thing is now, it's not a cut, it's attach. Okay, that's attach. So that way, not too bad. You can do things with this. So here, what happened? White here, blacks here, white here, yeah. And now white choose to cut. But maybe is it cut really okay? Yeah, cut is losing something. It's not something you had to do. So AI said, instead of cut, play there, accept to do this. So this is securing a little eye shape here. On the left side, you got eye shape here. No co. You mean here, or you mean in variation here? You mean here? In the you mean into doing this? But I think this is cut anyway. If it's what you mean. And this is maybe something here. You can do this and just defend. So probably defense here. So I think you can squeeze. So if it's this one, I think it's the shape you can squeeze around here. So no really co-fight. Not really co-fight here. So earlier it was something like this and here. Yeah, this one here. You can do this probably here and cut. So if you take SCO here, just played here, it's also, if it was in that variation, there is no co-fight here, I think. Just a bad co-fight. You get cut, and now it's difficult to save both groups. If it's for this one. And if it's about this, my bad, misclick, sorry. Back to a position here. So here, this is no reasons to play co because you are 100% alive here, I think. I mean, if black played here, you can do this one. And if black connects, you can do this one. So it's eye shape here. Of course, black can play 8 here. But this is eye shape, so you had to take. And I think here, it's not difficult to make eye shape here. So it should be no problem to make slice. You can also consider attach here. If black's here, it's not difficult to play this. It should be no problem to make a shape here. So there is no reason to make co-fight if you are already alive. And I'm not sure co-fight will makes profit. So white here, black's played here. So when white played this one, he's losing 10%. It was still anyway super close game in both cases. But it was like 55% for white, and now it's 55 for black when he cut. So it was losing something. And here, yeah, that the white here is losing something. It's I think still AI won this one. Yeah, still AI won this one and wants to play Atari, go down here, and you pushed here, play this attachment. Black connects here, and you get that. So this is, I think, 11 after AI versions ends after 10, but I think it's you connect. And when you connect here, so you should be able to connect with bottom right. So in that case, not difficult to make size shape if you connect everything here. So white played here helps black to build more, and this is more all-in about cut here. So now white played here, okay. Play the connection. So white needs to make huge profits on this, yeah. But that's here. When white played this one, win rate of black reached 85%. But it seems his move, yeah, okay. His move slightly inferior, but still good, yeah. So when he get this, it's still, yeah, 85% win rate for black. So black should manage the outside, no problem. And so white here, black's here. So black not bad here, right? He secures some territory on left side. White's played here. Black doesn't answer and play that one, okay. So I think black starts to feel, if black play this one, it's definitely, it looks like head, right? So maybe, so black is aware he is leading the game here. Black now is head. Black knowing is head. So I think is trying to start the end game. Played the large move, you know, played the large move. But this is when you play that way, you can lose some points. You can be a bit slack at some point. So be careful with that. But I think he wants to secure a win. He doesn't want to take risks because his thinking is slightly better and is right to think that way. And he's trying to avoid the trouble of losing advantage. So connect here, playing large move. Try to keep things simple, you see. This is connect, is white cannot capture, prevents white making profits. White also has to defend, it seems. At least I think after this, if white plays somewhere else, black's playing here, white should connect, right? White should connect. So if you can get blacks 2 for free, that's helping so much to build the center. Build the center that way is great. But here also, when white played here, this is, you can do some big end game if monkey jump here, right? Is a jump better? Maybe. Yeah, probably jump is better here. If I play there, you can do this. If white wants to play here, the thing is probably with that right here, when you play this, the thing is, okay, you can attack here, connect, but there is still cut here. So it might be a trouble for white. So you probably, is it better to do this? I guess if black here, you can do this one. So it might be a slight improvement because you can move here. But still risky for white. So I think, is it that you just played here and black's here and you connect? Might be possible and you accept to do this. So that's probably better than monkey jump in that case. So black go down, okay, threatening to jump into the corner. So this is improving his group on bottom side. And threatening the corner, he can play the NA right now, if I think. He just close here, yeah, close and connect, great. White here, asking blacks to defend, but black here play this one, so this is building a lot. White can play the co-fight, of course. But he doesn't right now, okay? So at some point, who connect here is big, of course. So white played here dangerous for black stones, he had 2 defense, so he resists that way, okay? White at array, black captures, no, he connects. He connects because there is a cut. Imagine white played here, black can play Atari and cut here, right? So this is white has to accept playing Atari that way, because I think Atari here is just white trapped inside and dead. So black should be super satisfied here. So white white is better to defend that group. I don't know. Yeah, he's playing here. So that way, if black played Atari and cut, it's something you can manage. So we defend the cut. So now black can push here, white is blocking, and okay, here, cut and cut, yeah. So white to capture the stone. So he's playing here, yeah, that's, if you just try to, if you play here, for example, this is not working for white, okay? Maybe you can consider here, and but in that way, is there something like, at least I think you can play, consider you played this one, and do you still play this one? Maybe, maybe it's about to play here. I don't know. At least this is why cannot, this is Atari, so why cannot approach? Maybe some help. So Y connects, okay, now black's here, and I think it's still not too bad for black. It seems black losing little in the process here. Okay. So here it seems that cut is not so great for black. What AI recommends here is win rate is 75% here. Okay, so AI says exchange one time, white's played here. And after you got one exchange here, here. And play this right now. And I was thinking he will play this 7-9 earlier. And what others? Yeah, okay, it seems here another ways. It seems this exchange is better for black. And play this anyway. Here and got this. So the move order between 3 and 7 is not so much important. They are sent anyway. And after you are fighting here. So I think he's asking white, please connect here. But still this Atari is a cut. So white's to connect is here, but maybe you can cut 2 stones here. Interesting. And also here, when you play it here, it's, I think, white should defend here. Yeah. White has to defend that one. Can we play it here? Ah. If it's that way, you just play it here. But maybe, yeah, white here. It's not so great, I think. Not so great. So I think that's better to cut here. That's why cannot play 12, for example. Why cannot play 12? Because this time 13. With this, it's white will collapse. So I really think it's white here, black's here. And this is you can capture 2 for me. So white has to play it here. And this is, I think, doesn't really lead to white manage to rescue stones. So I think the best way I can achieve is getting this and losing 2. So black played here, I think, helps white to rescue everything. Yeah, you rescue everything here. So that's... the truth is here, it's still 70% win rate for black. And yeah, the move is still... So you still had to play things here. And you had to play here for black, according to AI. But now white able to play this first. And playing here, instead of 70% win rate for black, it's now 50-50. It seems AI says white win by half point now, instead of slightly better for black. So black got this, okay. Black here, white takes. So it's super close game, it's half point now, you know. And capture, Okay, after this, capture ko seems bad for black. What he should do? Because it's now 70% for white. Okay, AI says played here, and play this one. So don't take SCO here. Play this one here. So it seems there is a better co fight here, according to AI. There is maybe a better co fight to play here. So black takes, white here, okay, answer. And now he's playing here. And okay, answers here. Play this one. White at early. So black may win the ko. Yeah, okay, white won the ko fight, but he will suffer damage here in exchange. So that's fine for black. He makes profit from the ko. So I think it's fine. Oh, really? Oh, there is a. It's crazy. There is a terrible terrible trade. When here, black capturing ko is, instead of close game, it's 86% win rate for white. So what black should do is, it seems you played here right now, and only now you take ko. You should do the exchange. And so when he takes, what is the white move? Because this is not good. It's, instead of 86% win rate for white, it's just 30. So he's losing more than 50% win rate. So what white should do is reverse Sente here. So black is blocking and white here. And just here, it seems if you connect, it's not enough for black. And what is follow-up of AI after this is you play one time here. The jump, I told you, this is, the jump looks like the best here. This is, I think you can connect if you want. You are not forced. Why just connect with 5? Good. So you can connect with 5. And if black 6, you can block here and get the endgame for black, but you can also tenuki for white. So this is after black for white 5. You played 6, 7, and now you connect. And this way, AI says white is better. And win rate 86%. So if white's played a good end game, it should be a good game for white. But white played here. And now win rate favors black. But here black connects, and it's not what he should do here. He still should have played this one. That's so big to play here right now, here. Because I think even if I take SCO, he can play it here, and if I connect this time, it's the damage is not the same, I guess. So the timing seems to be important before connects here, and after takes SCO here. Because I guess still, when he connects, it's white best move is to play here. Again. So white here takes SCO, and that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I will check, but yes, this is what we say. Instead of capturing ko, white should play e1. Black's playing here probably still mistake because... Oh, that's fine. That's fine here, but still that move, it should be d1. It's the important. So the result here, now we play this one, and white doesn't connect, it's maybe good for black. So here white's supposed to defend, but white chooses to connect the ko. Yeah. So here, this situation, white played here. The win rate still says super close game. Win rate of black is just 58%. No, 68%. So better for black, but still close. And now when white connects, the win rate for black is 97%. So black's played here, white's played here, okay. Black is blocking, white here. Is there some... Yeah, okay. It seems here. So white has already here. No real change according to AI after this. Black's played here. White played this one. Answer. This is answered. This one. Black's played that already. Yeah. Connects. So white can cut here. White choose to play here. Yeah. Black captures. White step back. I think connect here is big. He choose to jump. Yeah. Okay. So that's big move anyway. And white here, black connects. White here, black play the jump. Again. When you can jump, it's many times better than playing monkey jump. In many cases. So be careful when you can play, you know. Here, black can play a monkey jump. That might be better to play the one space jump. So when you can play this jump here, when you can play monkey jump, consider the Toby, might be better. So here, yes, connects. So just play the small end game. Yeah. And this is the end. And they couldn't that game. Or not. It seems so it seems to be resigned the results, but half point game. It seems black plus half point. So black losing a little after it seems, but he was in better position. I think just it was under control, more or less. So I don't know about the results. On Fox they says black plus half point, and on W Baddock they said black win by resign. So I think it's resign. It's probably a resign in that case. But they can count as well because it's just half point. So this means 2-1 for Dingao. He won the Samsung Cup, this edition of Samsung Cup. And so for this year, Dingao won LG Cup and Samsung Cup. So he is the only player to win 2 international tournaments this year.